Hello my boys, good morning. This is the day 2 summary for my Ranger Deadeye build. Yeah. So in case you're new to the channel, know that each day I'm making a daily summary that can help you with your progress. So here at the moment I'm level 55. I did my second ascendancy. And we're gonna talk about the items, the skill gems, the progression, the rotation and all that good stuff. Let's start first with the skill gems. So here is the skill gem panel. If you notice, I went for my third support gem, which is big. This will give you a big damage boost. It gives you 25% more elemental damage, basically. Yeah. So my DPS check here, DPS panel, if you put this, is quite big. So it's a significant update. Now I need to give you a tip how to get you unlocked this one. You will use lesser jeweler's orb. So this thing will unlock the third slot for the support gems. Look, for example, I will put for the lighting rod now one. You take it and you click it on this one. You see, and you get the next one. This will drop. In Act 2, in Act 3, you will start dropping them, or you can buy them from the trade website. I think it's one Exalted Orb, one Lesser Jeweler's Orb. So it's actually pretty cheap, and most people will get by now one or two. Let me check what's available. So, Sunka Support Gem, I will check it now with you live. Duration. Oh, so we don't have it. Man, for the moment, I will do it in a day 3 summary. I will check for a better one, but for now, I'll use this one, Lighting Penetration. Okay, because we need to use something. But it's important here for Lighting Arrow. We will use Martial Tempo, 25% more attack speed. Lighting Infusion, extra damages with lighting and more elemental damage. So these three are bonkers. So you need to go with them. Now it gets crazier. Because of my skill tree progression, we no longer need this mark. We are applying shock constantly. The shock from the mark is slightly higher, but you want lazy play. So 2-button build as it is, but the auras are important now. We will use Wind Dancer and Herald of Thunder. You will notice that at some point you can use 2 auras. Herald of Thunder helps greatly with the monster pack clears. Now let's open the skill tree here and see what we got. So I did the second lab trial that skills fire an additional projectile. Now I am placing even more lighting rods on the ground because of the extra projectiles. And I'm shooting 3 arrows with the lighting arrow. Look, 3. Yeah, in case you missed it, we get 1 arrow from the bow. Bow attacks fire an additional arrow. Now with Ascendancy we shoot 2 more. This is quite good. Even this one helps increase projectile speed because we have this node here, increases and reductions to projectile speed, also apply with damage with bows. So this translates projectile speed and 10% damage, is good. Okay, maybe let's see about the skill tree. So I explained yesterday, this is what I explained yesterday, the order. In case you missed it, you might want to take a look. And now we continue. So I will not go for these nodes. I changed my mind because I found some really broken nodes at the bottom, especially this one. Lighting damage with non-critical hits are lucky. So because we are not a crit-based build, we will have lucky hits on most of our attacks. Lucky hit means that when you shoot and you hit an enemy, it will roll 2 times and will pick the highest number possible. This is a big damage boost. Okay, so look how I will progress. After I take these nodes here, I will go down. We take these nodes here that give more elemental damage to attacks. Here will help to electrocute the enemies faster. Also will help to apply the shock faster, which is great. Increased elemental damage to attacks. 50% elemental penetration is great because we are doing elemental attacks. More elemental penetration. Now again, 50% lighting penetration is big and more chance to shock. That's why we don't need the mark anymore. We're applying the shock pretty fast. And keep in mind, remember that we have shock proliferation. So once we shock an enemy, it will migrate to the enemies nearby. So all the enemies will get shocked. Oh, it's so good. Then we have here more penetration, lighting damage, lighting damage. And this one lucky. Oh, this is big. Then I will go here down because I noticed this one that pumps damage against unique and rare enemies. And those usually are the hard ones, you know, so it makes sense to take this. And then what I will do, I will go here and get this nose for more attack speed, and it will blind the enemy, so they will be less likely to hit us. It's quite big, and you get blind for free. Yeah. So most likely in the day 3 summary, I will already have this allocated. Okay, so this is about the skill tree. Here I need to stress, let's go back to the Ascendancy. Do the second lab trial when you're above level 45. If you do it too early, you will die and waste it. I'm talking about the ultimatum trial, yeah? So remember what POEGuy told you, level 45 or 50. Don't rush it to do it immediately because you will die instantly. You will do it when you're above level 45. Remember this. Now let's talk about the items, and I need to go here. You can buy your bow pretty cheap. So this one, I bought one Exalted Orb, and it's pretty much the same as what I have here. You will have plenty on then on the trade website, and I will tell you what to prioritize in a second. So let's open here the gem setup, because I want to show you the DPS tooltip. I don't have enough dexterity. What do you know? The idea is that has similar DPS to what I have here, and you can buy it cheap. There are plenty similar bows like this with bow attacks for an additional arrow for just around 1 Exalted Orb like this. Very cheap. So you don't need to struggle. The biggest upgrade that you can do for damage is changing your bow. No? So keep in mind, you change your bow, you deal much more damage. And quiver. So you want to buy from the trade website an upgrade for the bow and the quiver. So remember, this is big. Now for the items here, you want with life and resistances. Especially now, because I reached cruel difficulty, look. This is cruel. You will struggle with resistances. So I had, for example, for the Act 1 boss that deals a lot of cold damage, I had to buy some rings with cold resistance because he was whooping my ass. Look here, cold resistance. Here, lightning and cold resistance. So this I bought them from the trade website because that boss was a pain. So keep in mind, you need items with resistances and life. This is for the armors, for the ring, for the amulet. Focus on this for the campaign, because it will make it much more easier. And here you just buy it from the trade website, a bow and a quiver. It's much more cheaper than crafting it yourself. Now there's another thing that you can do to boost your damage greatly, is using uncut skill gems to level up your lightning arrow or lightning rod. I've seen quite a lot of guys that still have level 1 because they didn't do this. If you read here, look, I will do it now with you. You right click it with the uncut gem, you see these are the levels here in Roman letters. And for example here, I want to upgrade this one, and it even tells you attack damage for 179 to 188. This is a boost. And you put upgrade. Now you deal more damage. So always remember to upgrade lightning arrow, lightning rod. This is big. Another thing that you can do is applying quality on your weapon. This will also help you with damage. If you see 10 quality, just apply them because it will help you more DPS. The more DPS you have, the better you will feel. Good. Now also about more damage, I need to talk about point blank for a new Path of Exile players that don't know how it works. Basically you want to get close. You'll notice even on bosses, I will dance around the bosses and I will shoot because this is 20% more hit damage. This is bigger than increased damage, much more bigger. This is a huge multiplier. That's why you want to shoot from close range, because you will nuke the bosses much more faster. Free damage. So remember, you want to get close to the bosses. This will help with significantly with the damage. My boys, now I'll do some gameplay showcase, live with commentary. It's important to move at all times, so you don't want to stay in one place. And I'll showcase the rotation and how fast the monsters dies. Keep in mind now we have this beauty here, which is called Herald of Thunder, that helps greatly with the monster pack clears. What I'm gonna do when I find a big pack of monsters, I will go in the middle of it and kill all. They will die pretty fast. Look, I'm waiting for more enemies to gather around and I'll just shoot them down. Even if they are magic, they will die pretty fast. Look. Bam! Look, magic monsters. They die very fast. And you don't need to think much because all these skills chain from enemy to enemy. Okay, I'm gonna take this. By the way, Neversink uploaded today a temporary loot filter. I will uninstall it after this video. Install it, not uninstall it. I also put it in the guild Discord server. You have the link and his video if you want to check it. It's in the description of this video. Plus you'll be up to date to this build because I'm doing daily summaries each day. Oh, here it's a rare enemy. Okay.
Storm point.
Man, you got to love it. You got to love it. 2-button build. I mean, if you want to use other spells to experiment, sure, but you know, I want to make the build as lazy as possible. Because I explained, I don't want to press too many buttons. For me already, 2 buttons is a lot. Yeah. So if you don't know, these are the same skill gems that I use in Act 1. Oh! I like to play with the minimap open, you know? Bam! Man, let's find some monsters to kill. 1 second. Okay, let's see. Oh, and a big reminder here. So this minimap, I'll open it in a second. It has, it shows you the location of certain bosses that give you passive points, increased life, more resistances, and it's essential to do them right. 1 second. You know, if you press this, it tells you. It tells you what they represent, these icons, you see? For example, I will explain. Let's go here to Act 1. You put here Map Legend. And you see, Bob's encounters with upgrade. This must be done. So when you see a plus here, for example, you get skill points. Here, for example, you get some resistances, yeah? It's very important. I've seen a lot of guys that don't unlock them all. No, you want to unlock them. Look here. You get skill points. It's essential to kill them. Here, you get maximum life. And even in cruel difficulty, you will have a surprise. If you clear the same monster, it will give you increased maximum life. Look. Here. Oh, I forgot to kill him. What do you know? I'll go kill him after. But you see this one with the plus, you need to kill them because they give you skill points. It's essential. Yeah. A lot of guys are missing skill points, are missing bonuses from the campaign. You want to do all of them. A guy was asking me why he can't use an aura. Because you didn't do the boss that gives you spirit. That's why. You see, I'm not even using the marks and they die pretty fast. I don't need to use the voltaic mark anymore. They die pretty fast on 2-button build. Okay, I'll go here. I'm looking for more rares or maybe a unique enemy, you know. Let's see here. Horrible. What the fuck is that? It's the worst area ever. Oh, here it's a boss. Oh, great. So here will be a boss showcase. Man, I should take the checkpoint first. Remember to take the checkpoint. Look, it applied shock without the mark. This I wanted to show you. Yeah, look, now we got electrocuted. This is a stun that will buy you time. Oh, if you notice, I shoot from close distance. I do this on purpose because I have point blank. I do more damage, and usually you learn the mechanics. So I'm putting a lightning rod on the ground, then shoot with a lightning arrow. Nice. Let's see what I got here. Maximum life, some intelligence. I'm looking for life and resistances. These are the best items that you can find. Remember to buy your bow from the trade website and enjoy the game. I hope this was useful. See you in the daily summary number 3. And I also need to remind you that you have here my Guild Discord server. You have the link in the description that you have something Path of Exile 2 related that might help you. Even now, in the morning, I put here the loot filter. Enjoy the rest of the day and good luck!